down the shoulders and lifting the chin up. And then drawing up into your cat stretch, pulling up through your shoulders and your back. Then taking your head and your tailbone away and sitting all the way back down upon your heels. Again, let's bring the body to pull up and along the ground, rolling down the shoulders and lifting the chin up. And then come on up into your cat stretch, pulling up through your shoulders and your back. Take your head and tailbone away and sitting back down upon your heels. And then let's bring the body to pull up and along the ground. And let's this time curl the toes, sending your hips back and your head down through your arms. Bring the body forwards to a high plank, and then bending your knees and sitting gently back upon your heels. Let's bring the body to pull up and along the ground, lift the chin, and then curling with your toes, sending hips back and the head down through your arms. Let's come on forwards and hold to a high plank, then bending with your knees and sitting gently back to your heels. And again, bring the body up and along the ground, working softly into that neutral, that natural curve of the lower spine. As you curl the toes, feel the stretch all the way along the back body. Draw forwards and hold to a high plank, and then bending your knees, sitting all the way back down upon your heels. And again, let's bring the body to pull up and along the ground, curling with your toes, and a nice long stretch out and along the back body. Draw forwards and hold out, strong high plank, and bending with your knees and sitting back upon your heels. Couple more times, bring the body to pull up and through, and then let's curl the toes and set the hips back and the head down. Draw forwards and hold to a strong plank, and then bending with your knees and gently sitting back. And that last time, drawing the body up and along the ground, and then as we push back off into downward dog, stay and walk it on the spot here. So just drawing one heel down, and then the other heel. And just noticing how the lower back muscles are for you today. Noticing how the calves and the hamstrings feel for you today. Alright, now let's come on down to your knees and just placing your right foot to step forwards. And let's just turn the footwork open to the side on a 45-degree angle, placing both of your hands on the inside of your foot and gently pressing on down on the inside of your leg. And just feel that stretch coming up into the inner thigh, very, very top of your hamstrings. And then turning the foot straight again, curling with your toes, lifting your left knee and raising your right arm, looking up. And then releasing your arm back down, come back upon the knee behind you, coming up through the middle, raising your arms high, clasping your fingers together, and then just take a little bend across and over towards your right leg and feel the stretch coming to the left hand side of your body. And then coming all the way back up, move back upon that back knee, dig the heel in, give a little bit of an extension out through the tailbone, draw the shoulders back, and press a little from the center of your chest. And then if we can just press on down through the toes, lengthening through the ankle and the foot, then draw your toes back and up. round up through your back a little. Pop your knees to come up underneath you and come up to a high kneel. Now taking your right arm up, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let's follow that hand all the way back and down. Changing sides, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let's open back, following that hand all the way back and down by your side. Again, deep breath in. As you breathe out, open the shoulder, following that hand back. Again, deep breath in. Breathing out, gently opening it backwards. And two more here. Deep breath in. Breathing out as we open it back. And one more time. Deep breath in. Breathing out. Opening it back. And let's step the left leg forwards. And turning open your front foot. Place your hands upon the inside of your foot and gently ease on down into lizard lunge. Shoulders relax. Take some deep breaths in through your nose, out through your nose. And then let's bring the foot back into a straight position, curling the toes, lifting the back knee, turning to the left and raising your left arm, looking up to your thumb. Towards the floor, and let's draw the toes all the way back, and again stretching your toes downwards, and then drawing your toes back, and one more time stretching the toes away and drawing them back. And let's just give ourselves a little round up through the back, and let's pop ourselves around onto our backs. So if you have a circle that we can work with today, bring it down by your side. And just be able to catch your heels with your fingertips. Lay your feet so they're about hip distance apart. And to begin with here, let's lower the back in towards the floor, imprint your lumbar spine, and then release your back away. And just again, lower back, coming down in towards the floor, take that imprint, flatten the back down, and then release the back away. Just do that a few times, noticing how your back is responding today. Settle your back into neutral. And let's bring the shoulders up and down a few times. And again, just noticing how the shoulders are, particularly when you draw them downwards. If you've got any tightness around the upper part of your back, around your neck, and wriggling the neck out from your shoulders. Now let's take a long deep breath in through your nose, ribs are widening. And as you breathe out of your mouth, blow the breath out with a little energy, engaging with your core, pulling up through that central line of your body. Let's take that deep breath in, ribs are widening, the belly's flat. And then as you breathe out, let's contract, let's pull up, and get that central core line of your body responding. One more time, take that deep, strong lateral thoracic breath in, ribs are widening, belly flat. Then as you breathe out, you feel that contraction, that connection through the core center. Now bringing both of your hands to sit back behind your head, opening your elbows wide. As you breathe in through your nose, nodding the chin. And as you breathe out of your mouth, let's raise the upper body. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out, engaging with the core as you lower. Breathing in, nodding the chin. And as you breathe out, let's lift from the center Breathing in, and then breathing out. Let's engage with the core as you lower. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, engaging the core center as you raise your upper body. Breathing in to stay. And breathing out and engaging the core as you lower. Now today, if you have a circle and you would like to work with it, I'm going to offer that we place it between the knees. So the feet will come a little bit wider. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, and we're squeezing a little onto the circle as you come up. Breathing in to let go, and then breathing out to squeeze the circle a little as you lower, letting go at the bottom. Breathing in to nod the chin. Breathing out, engaging with the core as we lift. Breathing in to let go, and then breathing out to engage with your core as you lower back and down. Breathing in to nod the chin, and breathing out, belly pulls back as we lift. Breathing in, letting go, and then breathing out to squeeze and engage the core as you lower. And we can also do this with the feet in the air. We'll make it a little bit harder. You can also do this if you don't have a circle today. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out and squeezing the circle. Breathing in, letting go. Breathing out, squeezing the circle as you lower. And again, breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, engaging the core, squeezing as you lift. Breathing in, then breathing out and squeeze as you lower. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out to squeeze as you lift. Breathing in, let go. And then breathing out to squeeze as you lower. Last one coming up here. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, lock on with the core as you lift. Breathing in, let go. And then breathing out, lock on with the core as you lower. Okay, now taking the circle away, lengthening your legs out and along the floor. And I'm going to hold the circle up in front of the chest, lengthening the fingers and your palms are touching the circle. As you bring one leg up, breathing in, raise. And as you lower, breathe out. Maybe, if you have a circle, giving a little squeeze onto the circle. Changing legs, breathing in, and then breathing out, little pressure on the circle as you lower. And if you have a ball, you can do the same thing. You can hold the ball in front of the chest. If you have a band, you can hold the band up in front of the chest and maybe pull it apart a little. Okay, separate it. Again, we'll do a very similar thing here. Again, thinking about the muscles that you're using. You're working into the pectoral muscles if you're squeezing the circle. Breathing in, leg raises, bending the knee if you need to. Breathing out, stretching that leg out and away. Again, breathing in, bring the leg up. And then breathing out, engaging the core as you lower the leg down. And again, breathing in to bring the leg up. And breathing out, navel back to the spine as you lower. Again, breathing in, leg raises. Breathing out and engaging with the core as you lower. One more time, breathing in. Then breathing out, stretching that leg away as you lower. Okay, popping your circle down. Now coming around onto your forearms. And we are going to look to come into your plank. Now I'm going to give you an option here. Okay, if you don't have a circle, like I just said, it's going to be on the forearms. Okay, you're going to be leaning it in forwards and you're going to be holding for the 20 breaths. I'm going to give you the option, if you do want to use a circle and you take mini press-ups, the circle will hold you up. Alright, so you're able to just again, take your time, keep your alignment, keep your shoulders back, and you take that little down and up. Alright, but it's totally up to you. You can do what we always do, or you can work in with the circle beneath the body if you want to. And then you can either put the smooth area, or you can put the handle area, and it's just below your ribs, okay? Not actually into the breastbone. Go a little bit lower, okay? So you're nicely supported. Alright, so setting the body up, gazing ahead of the body, Legs nice and straight if you can, but be on the knees if you need to be. And then breathing in, and those of you on the circle, dip down, breathing out. Breathing in and out. In, out 3. In, out 4. In, out 5. In, out 6. In, out 7. In, out 8. In, out 9. In, out 10. In, out 11. In, out 12. In, out 13. In, out 14. In, out 15. In, out 16. In, out 17. In, out 18. In, out 19. And in, out 20. And then gently sitting your body back. Okay, so taking the circle away if you're using it, and let's come all the way down and upon your belly. Let's take our foot to a little bit of a shoulder and chest opener. So bring one arm along the floor, gently roll across and onto the shoulder, tucking your knees in, and raising your opposite arm up. Nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your nose. And bring the body all the way back round. And let's go the other way. Lengthening out on the floor, tuck the knees in, raising your arm upwards if you can. Looking on up towards your thumb, gently opening up the chest here. And then coming all the way back round and upon your belly. So with this one, with the breaststroke today, I'm going to offer up that we also use a circle. You could though use a band, okay, for very similar reward. So when we lift up, if we do, we're working into the triceps. So the hands will be up on the circle, but when we lift up, if you use it, pressing downwards and pushing away. So it's not so much about the height, it's more about pushing downwards and trying not to use your hands underneath the circle, just on the sides. If you can, tuck your thumbs back so you're not tempted to use them. But first of all, just working into the breaststroke. So turning your feet in towards each other, shoulders nice and relaxed against the floor. And as we breathe in here, let's roll back and down with both shoulders. As we breathe out, just raising your upper body there to begin, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out, let's lower and let the shoulders back down. Breathing in as we roll back and down with both shoulders. Breathing out, engaging with the core as we lift and hover. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out, let's lower and let the shoulders softly back down. Breathing in, rolling back and down with both shoulders. Breathing out to engage with your core as you lift. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out as you lower. You can, of course, leave it like that. It's my next stage for you. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. And as you breathe out, lifting the circle off the back body or a band and pushing the band or the circle downwards. Breathing in, and breathing out, let's lower and let the shoulders softly back. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out as you lift and hover, pushing the fingers out and away from the body. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out to lower and let the shoulders back down. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. And as you breathe out to lift and hover, pushing downwards and away. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out, let's lower and let the shoulders back against the floor. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out to lift and hover. Breathing in to stay, back down. Last one here, breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out to engage with your core as you lift. Breathing in and then breathing out as you lower and relax your shoulders. Okay, just taking that circle away. Pressing up onto your hands and your knees. Now just coming up into your exaggerated cat stretch. So taking your fingertips off the edges of your mat. As we dive the body down through the middle, elbows widen. And then as we come on up, let's lift up high through the shoulders and the back. Coming on down, elbows widen, heart comes down through the middle. And then pulling up through the core, lifting high up through your shoulders and back. And again, as we come down, elbows widen. As we pull up, let's pull up through the belly, up through the shoulders. One more time. Elbows widen, heart comes down through the middle. And then pulling up through the abdominals as we lift. And gently sitting your body back. Let's come around to a seated position and look towards rolling backwards. So here we can use the circle and hold it out in front of us. You can certainly do the same thing holding a band. Okay? Feel free to put something soft behind the lower back if that feels like, again, it gives you a little bit more security. Sitting the body up nice and tall, relaxing your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let's gently start to work your lower back towards the floor. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Let's engage the core as we sit up nice and tall. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's relax the shoulders, gently working your body back a little. Breathing in. And breathing out. Let's engage the core, sit the body up nice and tall. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, keeping the shoulders down. Maybe you go back a little bit further if your back feels good to do that with you today. Breathing in and then breathing out. Engaging with your core and sitting the body up nice and tall. Again, deep breath in. As you breathe out very slowly, take your time. Imprint the back if you can. Breathing in and then breathing out. Imprint your spine, peel the body all the way back up to seated. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, slowly taking your body back. Breathing in. And as you come back up, breathing out. And slowly drawing the body back on up. Again, deep breath in. Breathing out, slowly taking it back, just as back as far as you can go. Breathing in, really locking into the core, nice and smoothly, drawing all the way back on up. We'll have one more here. Breathing in and breathing out as we slowly take the body back. Breathing in and breathing out, engaging with your core and coming all the way back on. Alright, let's come around onto your side, place your circle in front. Again, I'm going to give you an option to use circle. So I'm lengthening the body along the ground, and as always I'm working into that single leg extension. Now usually we have our hand in front, which will give you a little bit of support. If you would like to, we can pick up the circle, and again try and have your arm quite low. Alright, so not so the circle's in front of your face, but pretty much your arm is in alignment with your shoulder. And then as you breathe out to lift, just push down a little on your circle and then breathe in to release. Now we're not looking to flatten the circle. Again, you could do the same thing if you have a ball, or you could just leave it out. Okay, you don't have to do this today. Breathing out and pressing downwards, breathing in to release. And all it may do here for you is give you a little bit of work into the shoulder, through the wrist and the elbow, and also it may just destabilize your body, because usually we have the hand in front, which is really secure. Breathing out, pressing that leg away from the body. pull the top knee back for a quad stretch. Alright, gently releasing that leg. Let's come on up onto your forearm and your elbow. Let's come on up into your side bend. So opening back with your shoulders, lifting your chin. And as you breathe out, let's lift up, tip the body over, stretching your arm past your ear. Breathing in as you lower back down. And again, as we go up, breathing out, let's reach it over, lengthening through the side body. Breathing into lower. You can stay just like that. We can come up onto the hand. We can come up onto the foot. And then as we come up and over, breathing out, lovely, smooth, lift up and over. Breathing in as we lower. So really locking into the core center. Thinking about that arc of your spine as you draw the body over. Trying to keep your navel and your gaze straight ahead. Breathing out, let's lift, pulling up into your waist. Breathing in as you lower. And again, making that arm lovely and long as you stretch out of your waist. Breathing into lower. Last couple coming up if you can. Do take your breaks, particularly on these loading exercises when you need to. Breathing in as you lower. And again, breathing out as you press to lift. Breathing in as you lower. Alright, we'll bring you around to the other side. Let's lengthen the body out and along the floor. Okay, setting your positioning up. So pushing away through your fingertips. Pushing away through your toes. Head resting along your arm. And as you breathe out, let's press that leg away. And breathing into lower. Alright, so this is enough. Carry on. If you feel that you can, placing your circle in front of your body. And then as you breathe out, just pressing down a little. Breathing in to release. And again, breathing out to press down on the circle. Breathing in. So try and have your arms straight. So making that circle as far enough away from the body so your arm can remain straight. And then when you press down, it's just that conscious pressure from the palm. Hopefully it just gives you a little bit more inspiration to use the core. Breathing out, breathing in. And again, breathing out, locking into the core. Breathing into lower. And again, breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing into lower. And again, breathing out to press, lifting the leg. Breathing into lower. And again, breathing out to press, lift. And lower. Again, breathing out to press and lift. And lower. And again, breathing out, extend the leg. And lower. One more time. Okay, then laying the circle down. Double leg extension. So both legs pressing away from the body. Breathing into lower. Taking away the hand support if your balance is okay. And again, find the core center. Try and relax the back muscles. So as you press the legs away, maybe it's the pelvic floor that you think of pulling up with a little bit more on this one. Maybe it's the waist. You're thinking about drawing your waist up and away from the ground. Remember, both of those muscles are linked. Your transverse abdominis muscle linked up to your pelvic floor, so they both will work in union. It's just, again, depends on how you feel, how you can feel, and again, lock into the muscle group usage. Breathing out to lift, breathing into lower. Two more here, breathing out to press, and lower. One more time. And then bending your knees in. Let's take a hold of that top leg. in. Go back a little bit more if you can. Breathing out. And then releasing. And let's draw the body up onto your forearm, getting ready for your side bend. As we reach up and over, breathing out. Let's stretch out of the waist. Breathing in to draw back on down. Again, as we lift, breathing out, stretching over and through. Breathing in. And either remain on the elbow today, or let's come up onto your hand, opening your knee, opening your chest. And then as we press on up, connecting the inner thighs together, and breathing out, stretching through the side body. Breathing into lower. And again, let's breathe out as we lift, hips drawing forwards, reaching through, breathing into lower. Feel that strength work coming through your shoulder. Okay, if you're in your hand, you've got a little bit more through the elbow and the wrist. Alright, but most of all, it's those hips drawing forwards, it's that arcing through the spine we really want to concentrate on. Alright, last couple if you can. Breathing out and we're reaching over. Breathing into lower. Again, breathing out as we reach it over. Breathing in, coming back down. Alright, take a little seat. Let's release. So we bring in your right foot towards the inside of your left leg. Take a deep breath in, raising your right arm. Reaching over and across towards your left leg, be it your knee, your shin, your ankle or your foot, and releasing your body forward. Keep going. If you can, really point your toes. And as you breathe out, just imagine you're squeezing a little sponge in the middle of your body. Let's go 40, 43, 44, 5, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 3, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 71, 72, 3, 74, 75, 6, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 5, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90 with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on down. And then just again placing your feet down to the floor there for a moment. Now I'm going to work into a hamstring stretch for us. We can use a circle. If you don't have a circle, you could use a band or just your hands. Okay, so we're going to stretch out the right leg and take your foot inside of the circle, and your left leg, you can either remain with your foot on the ground or you can slide the leg down. And just gently easing that leg in towards you. Just taking a deep breath in. As you breathe out, just gently easing the leg in. out to lower your back down, vertebrae after vertebrae. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, get that lovely rippling effect through the spine, coming up onto your shoulders. Breathing in, and then breathing out, engaging with the core, lowering your back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Try not to clench your buttocks. Now this is a lovely therapeutic exercise to really focus on the core, mobility of your back. And again, like I say, if you can do it without clenching the buttocks, you'll really work into the core center. Now I've got another layer for you to try if you'd like to make it a little bit harder. We're going to remain up in your lifted position this time. And then lifting up one hip bone slightly higher than the other. Breathing out, engaging with the core, breathing into lower. So you can put your fingers upon your hip bones if you like, and just feel that you've got a very subtle shift and then lower. But try and really seek out the internal oblique muscles, the transverse abdominis muscle here as you lift the hip bone. And I know it's really hard, but if you can, not clenching your buttocks. Breathing in, again, breathing out as you lift, breathing into lower, breathing out to lift, breathing into lower, and again, breathing out, lift the hip, into lower, again, breathing out to lift, breathing into lower, really locking into the core, and lower, breathing out, lift, and lower. Last couple coming up. Breathing out to lift and lower. One more there. Take a breath in and then lower your back carefully down. But now if you take the hands to come out to either side of you with the palms flat down. Come up into your tiptoes and then breathing out to gently take your knees across a little. And then breathing in to bring them back up. Now this can still be a good working position. So really, again, locking into the core, keeping your shoulder blades attached to the ground. But what you might find today is you just want to work it with the feet on the ground. So it makes it a little softer. If you want a little bit more intensity, you can pick the feet up. And what I say here is knees in alignment with your hips and the feet in alignment there with your knees. And then as you take the knees across, breathing out and breathing in. So breathing out, locking into your core as you take the knees over. And breathing in to come back up. And again, breathing out as you take the knees across. Breathing in to come back up. Again, breathing out, knees draw over, shoulder blades are attached to the ground. Breathing in. So feeling, I hope, a stretch for the lower back, which I hope is quite nice. And we've also done a little bit of work coming into your waist, into your oblique muscles. Okay, so we're just going to come up, so we've done an equal amount on both sides now. And then landing your feet. Okay, let's come on around to seated. And then coming into a little rotation work. So I'm going to offer up that we do work with a circle. Again, don't worry if you haven't got one. You could use a band, okay, holding it out, and you can work around with it. If you have a circle today, I'm going to put the hands on the inside of the circle. And we're holding the circle up to a height where your eye line is in alignment with the top of the circle. So as you breathe out, let's engage with your core and turn. And then breathing in to draw back. Breathing out to engage with your core, follow the circle, breathing in. Now you can do the same thing here with the thumbs in the middle of your chest. It's all the same thing, okay? What we want fingers beneath the knee. Take your other hand back behind your back and hold on to your hands. Either way, try and draw your body up a little bit taller through your spine. Really working into the abdominals, so find the core and then pull your body up a little bit more and see if you can turn your gaze a little bit further over the shoulder. And then gently bring the body back. So changing your legs over, take your left leg over the top of your right. Bring that foot to the side if you wish, drawing your right arm in towards your left leg. Sit the body up tall again. Find the core center, looking over the shoulder, and any variation that you used on the other side, use it on this side again. Again, keep sitting up taller. Keep taking that gaze around a little further. the other side. And then drawing back to the middle, raising your head on up. And let's lower one ear down towards one shoulder. And then over to the other shoulder. Coming all the way back on up. Letting your arms come forwards, find that stretch between your shoulder blades. Breathing in, come up high. Breathing out, open the chest wide. And again, let's reach it forwards. Take a deep breath in. Breathing out, opening the body back and wide. One more time, stretching near the head. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's open it back. Settle your shoulders. Okay, give yourself a pat on the back. Well done today, you're all finished.